Hey everyone, this is Kat. How are you doing? Okay, I'm going to make a tutorial. I had showed everybody my little punk rocker right here, and I think he's adorable. He's got pierced ears, he's got a mohawk, he's got the googly crazy eyes, and he's sticking his tongue out in rebellance, and he is a paperclip to go on your book or whatever. But he's really super cute, and I just love him. And this mohawk you can make in many colors. And I already got the mohawk made already. It's just a tube, a solenoid, a solenoid, a cylinder. A solenoid is something that goes on your car to help your engine run. I know that. But anyway, this is a tube, a cylinder, and what you do is you make it into a triangle, flatten it out, and what happened is I had made this tutorial a minute ago, and I like totally squished his head, and I had to redo it. I feel so bad. I killed a punk rocker, but you just take your needle nose. This is one of the things I would actually do to get out of the way, because you can cut it down, and this is going to be one of the longest parts, and it saves you time from getting getting junk all in his skin and everything. Because as soon as you're done doing this, what I usually do is I wipe my hands off on a towel, and I always use the hand sanitizers just to make sure I get all of the black ink, well, not black ink, but black clay out of my hands, and then I re-wipe them off on the towel. But anyway, that's just the quick tip on how to do his hair. And the tools that you're going to need, you can use your blade if you want to. I got two stylus tools, daubing tools, and these here, when I open up my shop, I will be having a whole bunch of these up for sale. And I'm going to look into buying some canes and different canes and stuff for sale. So these are my professional tools here, but these are the daubing tools that I will be selling in my shop. Okay, and I also use a toothpick for smoother, and you'll need a pair of wire cutters, two head pins, and an eye hook if you want to make a nose ring. I will show you how to make the nose ring. This little fella does not have a nose ring. No, his mama wouldn't let him have one. But anywho, this is just scrap clay I'm using, so it's not the cleanest clay I have and stuff, because he's just, for showing. I know I need to be a little bit more professional and use better clay, but you know what? I didn't feel like cutting open a brand new pack of clay, because I just didn't. I'm just lazy. But anyway, he's a punk rocker. He's supposed to be dirty anyway. But take this and just shove it in there like that, and then just roll this around and try to get that as up. There's my theme song. Walk it out. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Even though Soldier Boy isn't on my best list anymore since he made that comment about the military. Yeah, he's not on my best list, but I like the song. Oh no, this ain't Walk It Out. Boy, here we go. Oh, sorry. But anywho, just roll him around, make him smooth. Don't give him no lumps in the head, and get him around perfect like that. And also, if you want to add a smile to him, you can use a straw. I've got a piece of scrap clay here. I'll show you what the straw and how you can do it. You just stab it like that. My clay is really soft because it's a little hot in my house. And so, but as you can see, there's a smile. Take your daubing tool, just put it in there, and look, you got a smile with dimples. And if you want to add a tongue to it, you take it, put your dabber right there, get you a little bit of red clay. I think I got enough red clay right here. Let's, oh well, no. I was going to put a little bit of red clay in there and show you how a tongue looks, but I'll do that with him. Okay, we got him going, okay? So now, to save time, we're going to center his mohawk. Whoops, that's the back end. We're going to center his mohawk, like so. And we're going to put our mohawk on, like this. And then, there you go. He's already getting his personality. You see it? He's going to ooze personality. Okay, now we're going to do his ears. Roll his ears. His ears are going to be the only thing that has like circles, well, balls. Okay, there's his ears. Like I say, he's a punk rocker. Don't worry about the shapes. All punk rockers are not weird, but each one of them comes up with their own ideal. His nose is like a little teardrop that's flattened on the bottom. But you see how that goes? Then that's his ears and his nose. Now I will show you how to make his eyes. Okay, let's move his ears out of the way. Okay, I always like to get everything made at once. That way I can piece it together. His eyes are like a triangle. And what I like to do is I like to get I make a whole bunch of them. And that way all I have to do is, depending on the size, I have different sizes of eyes. And I just take them and plop them on there. Okay, you need 2 teardrops. Put it down the work table and flatten it out. And you'll see. Okay. And there you go. There's his beginning of his eyes. Take his eyes, push them together like that. I'm not going to focus in on them right now because I don't want the camera to be jerky or moving around, because some people don't like that too much. My neighbors are outside in their swimming pool. I wish I had a swimming pool, but hey, you know what? I would rather have a water hose than a swimming pool, and spend a little extra money on a water hose pool than a big in-ground pool, because oh my gosh, their bill is outrageous. You take 2 little black dots like so and flop it in there, and there you have your eyes. Every once in a while I'm looking over my shoulder because, like I said, my monitor is to my right and I have to see how everything looks. There you go. There's his eyes. Okay, now let's cut his earrings out. I already cut one earring out right there. We're going to cut this earring out. When I cut my metal or anything, I always cover the end. You see how I put my finger there? Because if you're not careful, sometimes a piece of metal can fly across the room and actually hit you in the eye. And it kind of hurts. Okay, this is going to be his nose ring. So let's do the same thing. We're going to cut his nose ring. If I can get a grip, put your thumb, hold that securely between both fingers. You see? Securely there and securely there. So, ow, a piece of it. See? That's from the pressure. I don't know if you can see that indentation, but that's from the pressure of that being cut and it wanting to be forced to fly. Okay, I don't leave very much room on the ends of these. So, okay, now we're going to assemble him. Okay, we're going to put his nose. Okay, you see his nose? Isn't that cute? He's already got a personality with the mohawk. Okay, we're going to put his eyes on. Just right above the brim of the nose. There you go. And that's how he looks so far. Okay, now we're going to do his mouth. Let's see. Take your dauber. You see how I got that right there? Poke a hole and just go sideways. See how it's sideways in there? And pull it out. You see? Just a little hole in the side of his mouth. He's already got, you don't even have to put a tongue in there if you don't want to. Okay, now do the, oh, sorry. Damn, I should have done the ears. Because all you have to do, you already flattened out your ears. Just stick your ears on there. Okay? Stick them on there. There you go. See his ears? He can hear you. Oops, wrong side. He can hear you now. See? Huh? What? What? What you say? What? 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 Okay. But you see how he's looking right now? He looks good even without the earrings and stuff. Okay, what we're going to do is we're now going to take... Oh, another thing I like to do is he can't hear anything if he doesn't have ear holes. And so I usually just take my dauber, poke it in there, and make an ear hole for him. See? Okay, we're going to do the same thing right here. Just poke it in there and make an ear hole. You see? Now he has ear holes, so he can hear you. I'm sorry. And right now I am talking so much, he's probably saying, I wish I couldn't hear you. And you just take your head pin that you had. This is where I use my chopstick. And I just poke the head pin in there. Like this. Just stab it. Chopstick. And there you go. Now he has his earrings. You see him? There's his earrings. Okay, now for the tongue. Okay, we're going to work on the tongue. Roll it around to a ball. Basically, all you're using is like teardrops and circles and one cylinder. Well, yeah, one little like tube, kind of. Okay, what you're going to do, you got your tongue made. That's all it is, right there. And you're going to take your tool and you're going to add a little dimple in that. You see the dimple? I can't hear you. You got to say, yes, I see the dimple. Okay, I want to know how many people actually said, yes, I see the dimple. Yeah, okay. Because I know I would have said, yes, I see the dimple. But anywho, to get it in there, what you do is you take it, attach it to your tool, but make the point like that, and then you're going to turn him, and don't flatten his ears. This is how come I had to remake this video, because I kind of like flattened his ear a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to put his tongue in. You see? And that's how that works. Isn't that too cute? I think he's adorable. And he is done. And you can, of course, come back here and rough up his mohawk a little more and make him textured by taking your tool and doing this textures and stuff through his mohawk. And if you want, you can possibly get like your fine paintbrush and you can paint a tattoo on the side of his head to make it look like he's got tattoos and stuff. But this is endless. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with him. And this is how he looks. And then you glaze him. And this is how this is his little brother. But you can add hair to them. You can make them a witch hat. I made a witch. If you see my other tutorial, not other tutorials, but my other videos, I have several of these little fellas and stuff. But they're really fun to make. Oh, I forgot his nose ring. I'm so sorry. Okay, take his nose ring. Take your eye pin and stick it in there. I mean, you're not going to hurt him. So this is called a bull ring, actually. Instead of... Okay, there you go. Now he's got his bull ring in. So what do you think? I don't know if you can see the bull ring or not. But there's a bull ring in there. There you go. Now you can see it. Okay, and you can also do the same thing by doing his tongue. You can pierce his tongue. I'll show you. Let me grab another head pin. Let me set him down. Boy, he's going to be all pierced out, isn't he? Okay, let's take this. Once again, you want to snap that off as close as you can. He's got silver, gold, and brass. You can pierce his tongue. Oops. That kind of slid. I'm working in a tight area right here, and I don't want to distort it any more than what I've done. Ah! His tongue ring fell out. There it is. You shall have a tongue ring. And no, Barbara, I didn't lose my mind. Okay, but there you go. Now, he has a tongue ring. But see, there's so much you can do with him. You can draw pictures and everything, but just have fun and enjoy. And to add the tongue to him is the same way as I added the tongue to this fella here. You just slide it on in there. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked it. So, peace out, enjoy, and toodles. Bye, everybody.